What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH underscore JORDON, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video.
If you guys just tuning in, welcome to Lapeef Let's Talk. Make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and that kind of transitions on to my next topic. Kind of touched on it a little bit, but me and Rilla, we was having this conversation. It was about a couple of days ago, and we were talking about, should women be upset that men are encouraging men not to date single mothers? Ooh. So we have conversations, and there's a lot of women that are offended by the message that's being pushed, saying that men need to do better. You know, they need to seek women that are to their standards. So let's talk about this. Should women be upset that men are encouraging men not to date single mothers? I'm gonna start with you, Rilla.
Well, before he answers, should women be upset with this? No. This is something that women should not be upset with. Exactly like he just said. Men are allowed to have standards because women have standards as well. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's going to change a lot of the outcomes that we see. I think maybe women will make different choices if they know that men are not going to, just running with open arms, ready to save them if their relationship with their child's father doesn't work out. I think it will make people self-reflect a lot more, do the work a lot more, elevate their self a lot more, just so that they're not in certain situations. So I cannot say that women should be upset about it. I just think that it's if that's what men are saying that they want or don't want to deal with, don't want to deal with, then that's just going to, create a change that women are going to have to adapt to. I don't think anything's wrong with it. Women have standards. If men have standards, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. No. Women should not be upset that men are encouraging men not to date single mothers. I get it that, some of the messaging isn't sweet. It doesn't tickle a lot of women's ears. They don't want to hear it. They feel like their value is still the same as before they had kids or whatever. But, the truth is, it is what it is, fam. Most men want their woman to be their woman. Most men want to create their nuclear family, right? Meaning their wife with low mileage and their children. Now, the other part of this is this. There used to be a time, and this is what I was telling JR, there used to be a time, like my stepdad, when he married my mom, there was a time when that was the honorable thing for him to do. And he was heralded in our neighborhood, in that community, for being a stepfather. These days, you can't even address another woman's kids. You can't discipline them. You get all of the liability and none of the upswing. They don't contribute to your legacy and none of that. So I'm not saying that blended families don't happen. I'm not against blended families, but I'm also not advocating for young men to go into these scenarios as well.
And I think that's a good point that he just mentioned, because it's a very, very different thing when men have children already and then they, enter a relationship with a woman that has kids, right? They have a child or maybe children. She has children. It's a little bit of a different dynamic. But if a man is a man with no children, no responsibilities, and then he's entering into a relationship with a woman that does have children, that can be like a very, very hard transition. Especially, like Rilla just said, when they're not his own. Like, that creates a very, very difficult dynamic to deal with.
I think that you see women getting upset because, the dating pool is small. And, when you're forced with taking responsibility for decisions that you made. You procreated, you had a child with him, and you, for whatever reason, it didn't work out. It is what it is. You got to deal with that. Period.
Q, coming to you. I'm going to give you some grace. We haven't had the opportunity too much. So should women be upset that men are encouraging men not to date single mothers?
No, they should mind their own business. Like, we all got preferences. Like, I really hate that when women have our preference, men don't get down on us. But when it's the other way around, why is it such a big problem? Maybe because I have certain preferences, and if a man gets on me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you don't fit in it, you don't fit in it. Maybe because I don't have kids, so I don't really.
That's a very good point that she just made. When women have preferences, men just have to kind of like get with it or get lost. Like, there is no in between. But when men have preferences, women try to control that as well. Like, so not only do they try to control everything else, they also try to control what it is that you're attracted to, what it is that you want, what it is that you require, especially if they don't fit the mold of, being single and childless. They're going to have a problem with that, combat you. And sometimes there's even women who were single mothers and are married, maybe like they have a stepfather to their children, and even they get upset with these kind of conversations because they're like, oh no, because when it was me, and when this, and it's like, yeah, but you're not even a part of the conversation, because there's women out here who have children, many children, and for a man's first encounter, with a woman and having to deal with possibly multiple fathers, possibly multiple children, you know what I'm saying? Again, and he doesn't have any children. That's a very, very hard dynamic. So I think that men are allowed to have their standards. They should have their standards. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I really, really want to know. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. This is a pretty short video, but I just wanted to throw this in here and have this conversation with you guys to see what you guys think about this. So make sure you guys leave your comments, like I said, down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.